Good morning everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about introduction of multimedia. Here is an overview of the presentation. Introduction of multimedia. Multimedia is any combination of text, art, sound, animations and video delivered to you by computer or other electronic or digitally manipulated means. A multimedia project development requires creative, technical, organizational and business skills. Elements of multimedia. There are two types of elements of multimedia. 1. Static elements. 2. Dynamic elements. Static elements, this refers to the content that doesn't change. Static elements are also known as time-independent discrete media. Text, images and graphics are the example of static elements. Dynamic elements. This refers to the content that is constantly updated and user interactive. Dynamic elements are also known as time-dependent continuous media. Video, audio, and animation are the examples of the dynamic multimedia. Multimedia terminologies. Interactive multimedia, when a user is given the option of controlling the elements. Hypermedia, when a user is provided a structure of linked elements for navigation. Multimedia developers, the people who weave multimedia into meaningful tapestries are called multimedia developers. Multimedia projects, the software vehicle, the messages, the content presented on a computer, television screen, PDA, personal digital assistant, mobile phone together constitute a multimedia project. Multimedia title, if the project is to be shipped or sold to consumers or end users, typically delivered as a download on the internet but also on a CD-ROM or DVD in a box or sleeve, with or without instructions, is called multimedia title. Browsers. Browsers are software programs or tools for viewing content on a web. Your project may also be a page or site on World Wide Web, where you can weave the elements of multimedia into documents with HTML hypertext markup language, or DHTML dynamic hypertext markup language, or XML extensible markup language, and play rich media files created in such programs, as Adobe's Flash, Leave-in-Motion, or Apple's QuickTime, by installing plugins into a browser application such as Internet Explorer, Safari, Google Chrome, or Firefox. Types of multimedia projects. There are two types of multimedia projects. 1. Linear multimedia. 2. Non-linear multimedia. Linear multimedia, projects that are non-interactive, users have very little control over the presentation. The presentation normally plays from the start to end or even in loops continually to present the information. Movies and demo shows are the common examples of non-interactive multimedia. Non-linear multimedia. Projects that are user interactive, where users are given navigational control. Complex domain of information can be presented. Non-linear multimedia is useful for information archive, that is encyclopedia, education, training, and entertainment. Games, courseware, interactive CD, are the common examples of interactive multimedia. Authoring tools. Authoring tools are used to merge multimedia elements, that is text, audio, graphics, animations and video into a project. They are designed to manage individual multimedia elements and provide user interaction, if required. Examples of authoring tools are Macromedia Authorware, Macromedia Director, Macromedia Flash, Microsoft PowerPoint. Applications of multimedia in different places. There are a number of fields where multimedia could be used, such as business, education, entertainment, home, public places. Business. Uses and applications of multimedia in business. Multimedia can be used in simulation, database, catalogs, instant messaging, network communication, sales or marketing presentation, trade show production, staff training application, and company kiosk. Voicemail and video conferencing are provided on many local and wide area networks. LANs and WANs using distributed networks and Internet protocols. Flight attendants learn to manage international terrorism and security through simulation. Education. Uses and applications of multimedia in education. Multimedia can be used in courseware or simulation, e-learning or distance learning, and information searching. Multimedia e-learning is a powerful, convenient and cost-effective tool for both instructors and students. It offers classes to the students who do not want to spend gas money, fight traffic and compete for parking space. They even provide training to professors so they can learn how best to present their classes online. An interesting use of multimedia in schools involves the students themselves. Students can put together interactive magazines and newsletters, make original art using image manipulation software tools, and interview students, townspeople, coaches and teachers. They can even make video clips with cameras and mobile phones for local use or uploading to YouTube. They can also design and run websites. Entertainment. Uses and applications of multimedia in entertainment. VFX, 3D, etc. are heavily used in the entertainment industry, especially to develop special effects in movies and animations. Multimedia games are popular pastime. The use of multimedia in gaming industry made it possible to make interactive games. The integrated audio and visual effects make the video games more fascinating. Home. Uses and applications of multimedia in homes. From gardening, cooking, home design, remodeling, repair to genealogy software, satellite TV, IPTV, multimedia has entered the home. Mostly multimedia projects will reach the home via television sets or monitors. Public places. Uses and applications of multimedia in public places. Multimedia can be used in smart cards, security, churches and worship places. In hotels, train stations, shopping malls, museums, libraries, and grocery stores. Multimedia is already available as standalone terminals and kiosks providing information and help for customers. Delivering multimedia. Multimedia requires large amount of digital memory when stored in an end user's library, or large amount of bandwidth when distributed over wires, glass fiber, or airwaves on a network. Greater the bandwidth, bigger the pipelines, so more content can be delivered to end users quickly. There are two ways of delivering multimedia follow, such as 1. CD-ROM, DVD and flash drive, which is also known as traditional delivering method or CD-based multimedia. 2. The broadband internet, which is also known as internet multimedia or web-based multimedia.